Hey Dushan, it's Brody from Pacific Toyota and Lexus of Cairns. Just here to give you a quick high definition virtual tour on our lovely 2021 Toyota Corolla sedan. Obviously, just to start, thanks for your inquiry. I'll just give you a quick overview of our dealership here. So this is one of our used car dealerships here in Cairns. So this is down at 77 Mulgrave Road. We've got another used car dealership just about a kilometre down the road. Down next to, obviously, we have Toyota New Vehicles and Lexus of Cairns as well, so they're right across from each other. And then we've got this little yard here in the city as well. All right, I'll jump straight into the virtual tour of the Corolla for you. So basically what I want to do is just give you an overview, see if there's any sort of nicks or scratches or anything that I can point out, just to give you an exact idea of the condition of the vehicle. Starting underneath the bonnet here, as you can see, it's all nice and clean. Being a 2021 and only having 18,000 kilometers, you're going to expect it to be pretty clean. All right, coming through the bonnet, no stone chips or anything that I can see to point out to you there. Just a bit of dust on the bonnet from the weekend, but no paint damage or any imperfections there. Coming down the front right-hand guard, same deal. That's all nice and clean through there. No gutter rash. There's a tiny little nick just on the front right hand wheel there. I'll point that out to you. Looks like near new tyres, so heaps of tread left in them. Coming down now through the front bar of the Corolla. That's all nice and tidy through there. There's a couple of little scuffs just under there. Obviously, being so low to the ground, these Corollas, you sort of expect them. We can have those brush touched for you. So basically it just blends in with the white of the paint. And coming through the rest of that front bar, that's all nice and tidy as well. Front left guard, it's all nice and clean. It's in the pearl white, so you can see the paint. I'm not sure if the video shows it, but it sparkles in the sun, gives it a really nice finish. Same tread on the other front tyre, and no gutter rash or anything around that wheel. All right, I'll come up and through the roof now for you. First of all, I'll show you the windscreen. No nicks or any chips or anything in that one. Please ignore the price. We've obviously got to chuck that down to $28,990 as advertised online. It did just get reduced, so it is ready for sale. Coming up through the roof, it's all nice and clean. Just a tiny bit of dust on there from the weekend, but no nicks or scratches or anything like that through there. Top of the boot, it's all nice and clean as well. I'll go through this rear bar for you and then I'll work my way back down the left side. It's all nice and tidy there. There's a tiny little scuff just in the back on the rear bar here, one there as well. Like I said, we can have both of those brush touches, a couple of light little scratches on the back as well there, but just wanted to point them out to you too. There have been some previous touch-ups done at the back here. Again, we can have that touched up a little bit better, as you can still see sort of where it is, but we can get a bit of white paint and brush touch that for you too. That rear bar, the rest of it's all nice and clean. Heaps of tread in the back tyres as well. It's all nice and clean through the wheel. Coming up through the back left-hand quarter panel. It's all nice and tidy. I'll go through the top here. As you can see, there's no dents or anything through there either. It's all nice and tidy. Front left-hand mirror, there's a tiny little scuff just there. Again, like I said, we can have that brush touch. It's not a real big issue. Coming down this front left-hand door, it's all nice and clean. Just a bit of dirt on there that's come straight off. And down that bottom side skirt's all good as well. Through the back left-hand door, again, just a little bit of dust on there. Yeah, there is just a tiny little scratch just here on the back left door. I can have a crack at getting that buffed, but I did just want to point that out to you just in case it doesn't buff out there as well. All right, I'll work my way just down this right-hand side of the paint, and then I'll jump inside the car for you. All right, that back right-hand quarter panel's all good as well. Again, heaps of tread. Bridgestone tyres too, so top quality tyre. It's all nice and clean there. Again, I'll go through the top of this right hand side and then I'll come back through the two doors. It's all nice and tidy as well. Just a bit of dirt on there. Through this driver's door, just a bit of dirt there as well. Otherwise that's all nice and clean. And through the back door is all nice and tidy as well. So what I'll do is I'll grab the keys out of my pocket here and just pop the back open. So it does have a main key and a spare key, so that's all ready to go. And you hold that one down, it pops the boot open. Nice and easy, just lift it up the rest of the way. A nice big boot space in the Corolla sedans, obviously. And I'll quickly pop this one up. So you do have a full size spare in these, they're not the space savers. Do have your jack and tools in there as well, so it's all nice and tidy. There is a bit of dust through here just because we do open the boots during the day to let people come in and have a look at them. I'll quickly give you a run through the back seats and the door cards. It's all nice and clean there. That's just the reflection from the sun there, so all nice and tidy. Otherwise, does have rubber floor mats in it already ready to go. And that other door card's all nice and clean as well. Through the back seats, they look like they've barely even been sat in, so they're nice and tidy there as well. Give you a look at the other side. And the backs of the front seats, again, all nice and clean through there, as you would expect, being only done 18,000 Ks and being a 2021. So pop this door open now, the driver's door. There's a couple of little scuffs just on the driver's door there. Obviously just a bit of wear and tear from people getting in and out and hitting that. All the buttons are all nice and clean and working as well. There's a slight bit of scuffing there just from people obviously getting in again and kicking it with their foot. Rubber mats in the front too. Take you straight over. Passenger door card's all nice and clean as well. All right, coming through the driver's seat as well. As you can see, it's all nice and clean. I'll jump inside the car now and give you a quick rundown. Obviously, like I said, 2 keys. Just go in the ignition here, just under the steering wheel. Starts nice and easy. All right. As you can see in there, no warning lights or anything, just obviously the park and the, obviously I haven't put my seatbelt on in the car, so it lets you know. Only 18,700 kilometers, so extremely low Ks and a real nice and tidy dash. Coming through the steering wheel here, you've got your steering wheel controls on the left and the right, so just for your volume and your radio, and then obviously your cruise control buttons and your skip on the radio as well on that side. Coming straight through here, obviously we've got our center console. It's a little bit dirty in there. That's obviously going to come off. We'll get it detailed a little bit better. Obviously they've missed the inside of that. Obviously you've got your 2 cup holders, automatic park brake and your gear stick, so obviously park, reverse, neutral and drive. As soon as you take that out of gear, obviously the automatic park brake comes off, put it back into park and it comes straight back on, so nice and easy. Alright, a quick look through the dash. No marks or anything like that on there. That's all nice and clean as well. A nice slick design in the Corollas. So coming through here, you've got your aircon switches, so just a dial there and a dial for the temperature here. Aircon button, all the rest of it there, so nice and easy to use, plain and simple. Touchscreen head unit in these lovely little Corollas, so you do have your volume and your tune dials there as well as your buttons down the side, but it is obviously touchscreen as well, and I'll just quickly show you that all is all working and up to date. Just chuck on one of our local radios here. No scratching or anything in the speakers as well, so that's all nice and tidy. Freezing cold aircon as well. And now I'll give you a quick run through the service history. I did just have a look at it before. It was all up to date as well, but I'll just obviously want to show you that. 1 second while I flip this open. So it was serviced at Marcani in Townsville. So it did get serviced by time and not by kilometers. So even though it had only done 8,000 kilometers, it got serviced there. And then again at 16,000 kilometers. So all up to date, and it's just been serviced. So it's not due for another service until 31,000 Ks. So heaps of driving without needing another service, which is really, really good when you're buying a pre-owned vehicle. Alright, I'll jump out and give you one last look around the vehicle, but that'll basically conclude my virtual tour. If you did have any other questions, or if anything that I've missed on there, please don't hesitate to let me know. But an absolutely beautiful looking vehicle, so I can't wait to hear from you, Dushan, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks again.